And a good day, all of you. Jean Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another rambling edition today from Gate City Brewing Company. Terminus. Terminus Baltic Porter. 7.8% ABV. This is a Baltic Porter style. Porters, I guess, like stouts, are very popular in the winter months, and now that winter is gone, see you later, winter. Wherever winter went, it went this way, maybe it went that way. Maybe going that way, maybe behind me. Anyway, 3.85 out of 5 score on Untappd. 88 score on Beer Advocate. They like it. I've had other porters. I've had the Baltica number 6. This is, I guess, a Baltica style porter. I had the Baltica 6. I would consider Bell's porter the same, but but more of this style where it seems to be a lot heavier, more malty, but it has more. You're thinking you're drinking probably a little bit more of a stout than a porter, because it mentions flavor of chocolate, mild roast, caramel, and Munich brown crystal malt. So here's what the beer looks like. Not too bad looking. It looks very murky. I was going to roll up the window do this review, but it's a little too bright with the sun, so ain't bad looking. Nice head up top, but Gate City Brewery right here in Roswell, Georgia. I don't know how far it is for me, but I will maybe somewhere around the area. So I've had a few things from Gate City. I'm sure you've seen. I did the OTP double IPA not too long, and I did something else. This All Juice IPA, I believe. Yeah, so I've done that. So yeah, I have to refresh my memory sometimes with all the beers I've reviewed so far. So it smells real good, very fragrant, quite nice. Let's have at it. Interesting flavor. I bought this at a package store. They had a couple things available. Some things, they have singles. Not the specialty hookup store I had when I lived in Mobile, but they had some stuff here and there that I kind of liked. And I picked this up. I only paid it like $1.55 for the can, so yeah, a little high. What is? This is nice, guys. Coffee flavor definitely there. A nice, very tasty amount of chocolate. It's quite good, but I'm getting that caramel and definitely sort of a brownish sugar taste to this that's kind of really working for me. Like you're drinking a sweetened, not overly sweetened, but nice, just the right amount of coffee, or quite tasty. So not the type of coffee that I had grew up drinking when my grandmother, my mom made. It was just right. A little evaporated milk and a little sugar and whatever it was, but it just sat. It just was not overly sweet, but it was just done just perfectly. Like maybe they did use brown sugar, or they like to call red sugar douce rouge. Speaking some Creole. I struggle speaking Creole. Even though I can translate everything that my mom and my dad and every member of my family can say, but I just can't speak it one lick of it. I'm horrible. I stutter, stutter, stutter. Truth, folks. Hey. Nice, quite flavorful, really decent trying to get into more and drinking more porters like now. You know, again, I'm the same in the belief. You know, especially well, I'll get to that point, but especially with pairing with food pairings, porters really go with dark meats. A roast, a nice. If you're gonna do a brisket or something like that, a porter, a stout, something in that lines would go good with those things. A good strong red amber ale. I try to, I do my best. When I'm preparing foods or whatever, burgers or making a steak, whatever. I make it upon myself to try to pair the food with a certain beer. So porters definitely will go with nice gaming meats or stout. And of course you could do red wine. Obviously that comes to mind, but I can't do or an amber ale, maybe a red ale. Kind of the lines of what's the one I did the other day? It was a red ale, kind of a not a pilsner, but it was a very malt. It was kind of like a Barrel Moretti, La Rasa, kind of a very strong, very good amber red ale. Kind of that's good also to pair with meats as well. So obviously porters would be one of those things to pair with it. This is a good for the ABV. I think this would be more in the line of a dessert beer, but if you do want to pair it with some meats, red meats, wild game, like I mentioned, reindeer or goat, deer meat, this would go real good with it. The flavors and everything is just so fine. A nice chili. But I've always said that stouts and whatever, particularly the imperial stouts, are always I like drinking them in the winter months. I don't like drinking them certain times of the year. But as I said now, my views are starting to change a little bit again, especially now. I'm doing a lot of foods at home, cooking a lot, trying to cut back on going out to eat. Unless it's special occasions or with a friend or going on a date. So. But in any event, this is really good. I think they did a really good job. Again, some fabulous breweries here in Georgia that I've been to. I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far, and hopefully, I think they may have a tap room. But if they do, I'll definitely be checking this out. I definitely want to try this on tap. I'm sure it's probably awesome. So I mentioned all the names of the breweries I've been to here in Georgia, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of them and getting a feel and a taste of what's out there. So, anyway, I'm not going to go on and on with this. So I'm going to go same score, 8.8 for the Terminus. Oh, there, right there. There it is. Pronounce it. Terminus. Excuse me. Baltic Porter by Gate City Brewing. Really good. So that will be in the line of a B plus score right there. So Terminus, very good. Try it out. If you're in Georgia, check it out. Or if you're visiting Georgia, get it and take it with you to wherever you got to go. Pack it deep in the suitcase, whatever. John Henderson Pierre, The Beverage Ramble. So you can keep on watching. As always, cheers, live, laugh, and love. Terminus, Baltic Porter. Yay, yay, yay.